Alrighty, now we just need to wait to see if the stream comes online. The stream health is in the green. It's very healthy. We've got a very... Oh, as soon as I said it, it goes yellow. Man, I always get up to the yellow light, don't I? Oh well, at least it's not red. Okay, so just... I'm hearing my voice coming in, but feel free to say anything at any time.
I don't even know where the strength would be, so I'm just kind of looking over here like, I just see green. I don't know where the yellow is.
It's on YouTube.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, your voice seems to be coming in rather moderately, so I think that I think this is going to work out fine. So, where's my remote? I need that remote. I need it to basically switch back to the. This
You dropped it again.
This is basically why I need Ganon to help me with these things. Oh, I didn't drop it. It was on the bed, like far out of reach, so I'm like thinking, what the heck is it doing over there? So, anyways, I think we can finally get the show on the road. Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and whoa, that's too loud. Okay, now we can start again.
I could hear it from your end, it was that loud.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It's actually been quite a while since we last played this. We finished up Terra's story, and holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, like, the things that happened in that story, well, needless to say, like, regardless of how different the gameplay of this one is, I am hooked. I have got to see where this story ends, I have got to see where it goes, got to see the two remaining parts of the story, and hopefully I'll be able to get to see most of this stuff before Kingdom Hearts 2, before I continue in Kingdom Hearts 2, but before we begin, I just basically want to comment on, like, this image on the title screen. I want you guys to basically take a look at Mickey here, and I want you to take a look at his Star Seeker Keyblade, then I want you to take a look at Ventus's arm. So it's like, what? That Keyblade is supposed to be pointing into the foreground, but somehow Ventus's arm is in the nook of, like, of Star Seeker's, like, little key teeth at the very end. But look, that other portion of Star Seeker's teeth is going behind Ventus's leg, so it's like, who is in charge of the proportioning on this thing?
Whoever was needs to get a new job.
Yeah. Anyways, as you guys undoubtedly must have realized by now, unless it has escaped your attention, I am here joined once again by the Dark Fairies 15, also otherwise known as Kay. Good to have you here, Kay.
Good to be here. Hi, everyone.
Right. Kay's basically been helping me out. She's been joining me on my journey with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and she's been a mainstay of, like, the Kingdom Hearts Summer of Kingdoms event, so she's basically going to be my Navi in this little campaign that we're going through. So, anyway, it's good to have a Navi.
Hey, listen.
Anyways, so basically we completed Terra's story, and how exactly do we start Ventus's? Like, do I hit continue or what?
No, you're gonna hit new game.
Ah, new game. So, I'm gonna do standard mode. Choose... You can't choose mode later. Well, duh. I'm gonna leave that on. Would you like to skip the introduction? You will bypass the opening scenes and basic tutorials. Ah, yes. Boing. But it hasn't...
This will basically start you... I think this starts you right at where you have to choose which of the three characters you're going to play.
Excellent. By the way, like, how's the stream looking on your end? What exactly are you seeing, like, right now?
I see the loading screen.
Ah, but, like, how would you say that the delay on your end is? What do you see now?
Ventus just hit front, Aqua's front.
Okay, so there's still going to be a little bit of delays, so I'm going to start on Ventus's story. Yeah, hopefully we'll get an explanation as to why the heck Roxas looks like this kid. And, more importantly, how the heck did I realize that it was Roxas when I watched the 358 movie? Like, seriously, that was just like a complete hunch. I was like, okay, I mean, that's... Wait, is that Roxas or is that the other kid? But, anyways, I don't really know how we could basically make Sora out of Ventus's name, but... There it is. Play as Ventus. And from what I remember, we're going to have to start a new save file, and Ventus is the backhanded combat user, so...
He also swings a lot faster than Terra did, so he's more, I guess, agility-based, if you want to go off of those kind of attributes.
It'll probably make the Hercules challenge a lot easier, but I'm also guessing that he's not as strong either. He's not a Keyblade master.
He doesn't hit as hard, but he hits fast, so it makes up for the damage loss.
And Dark Rafiki is checking him out. Hi, Mark. Or did I call him... Ozai. Yeah, it's Ozai.
Now, a lot of these cutscenes are going to be similar, but there's always going to be...
From a different perspective.
Yes.
That's good. I kind of like that. You're going to find that Once Upon a Time is a lot like that, too. Man, I wish there was a way to, like, emphasize the dialogue over the music, because right now this is brutal. I've actually rewatched some of the episodes, and I think that my Leonard Nimoy impression was really a lot cringier than I thought it was.
Just a tad.
I really just don't get this story at all, because Aqua becomes a Keyblade master by fighting against glowing spheres that weren't even supposed to fight back, and somehow Terra's not good enough to do it.
The only reason Terra wasn't made master was because he let the darkness slip out.
No way! I've been looking forward to this. Seeing you two become masters. I'm not gonna miss it now.
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as
I still don't understand how anyone can hold a Keyblade like that.
I don't understand how anyone can hold a Keyblade, period. Like, I mentioned in the other game that, like, the handle should make it completely obtrusive to hold. Like, basically, someone should be breaking their wrist, like, the more they hold it. Hold it! Hey, cool, I have Arrow.
Arrow is not the buff ability that you're used to in 1. Instead, it's more of an actual, like, wind attack.
Dang it. Oh well, I'm interested to see, like, what the wind, I guess, critical finisher looks like. Oh man, Kingdom Hearts 2 has spoiled me with the limit form. Basically being able to, like, use Strike Raid multiple times.
Yeah, no, sorry, this is not Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yep. Imagine how badly that's gonna throw off my gameplay. I was just about to ask how many of them were. Fever Pitch? Ah, dang it. I just tried to cool off.
That's his original,
Ooh.
command finisher, like how, or command style rather, like how Terra's was critical impact, his is fever pitch.
I got a fever. There's only one cure. More cowbell.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances.
I wonder who the third chair was for. Was it for Yen Sid?
One I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next try.
You know, I honestly have no idea.
Huh. I guess just like Gennaro said, so much for the experts.
Remember, there are no winners, only truths.
Maybe just in case if there was another visitor, like, I don't know.
It's so weird. I have no memory of this duel taking place.
Because it was just a cutscene, you didn't have to do anything.
Oh yeah, now I remember it.
and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery.
As opposed to Sora and Riku, who have basically saved the multiverse multiple times.
In check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey. Terra. I'm sorry.
Darkness. Where did it come from?
Okay, yeah, no, there's like maybe a second or two of a delay, because I could hear it off of your end, and the subtitles are still on the screen when that happens.
Oh no.
Somebody's got to break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I have a feeling that Ventus, like, when he gets revealed, it's going to be quite a monumental reveal, isn't it?
You could say that.
But I need some time alone.
You're not following through. Hey, that sword belonged to Terra. Unless that's just an autograph.
I think that used to be Terra's training Keyblade before he actually got his Keyblade, and then he gave it to Ventus.
I can see Terra anytime I want.
You should be asking how this darkly clothed stranger got into your room. Seriously, there was no one there. You passed by the desk, and suddenly there's someone there. Seriously, does anybody not ask questions in this universe?
Not logical ones.
Boa.
By the time you catch up, we'll be a different person.
Look, whoever you are, you don't know the first thing about Terra. Me and him will always be a team. You trying to pick a fight or what?
Oh, grow up. Is that what you call friendship? You'll never know the truth unless you go out and look for it yourself. Come on, what could you possibly know when you're stuck here, looking at nothing but what's in your tiny world?
That rant sounded a little familiar. One who understands nothing can know nothing. Or can learn nothing. I don't... Hey. Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts the head. How did I get here? Magic. Oh, these are flashbacks.
Smooth move.
Oh. My big brother, best friend forever.
Terra!
I'm actually surprised that in Terra's story there isn't a moment where he and Ventus have to fight each other. Because if there was, I've got the musical accompaniment. I'm fully prepared for it.
Terra!
It's okay.
It's morphin' time!
Damn it, Terra, let the boy talk.
Red Fox Ranger! Ho! Bye, Martha. Speaking of which, what are we gonna name Ventus's Keyblade? Morphin'
That is
time.
a good question.
Right, let's get a good look at the boy's armor. He's a teal ranger. Teal fox ranger. Ooh. That looks like the oar paddle. And it's a surfboard. And Aqua just showed up. So I'm guessing that basically when we see this cutscene again... but wait a minute, where's he going? Is he just going after Terra? Forged a D-Link with Aqua. Ooh la la.
That's basically what I think is happening. He's trying to go after Terra.
Defeating enemies while D-Linked drops special emblems. Oh, and I've... Xehanort's letter. Letter from Xehanort to Ericus. The mighty Greek name of Ericus. Even though the character in question is clearly of Asian descent. Land of departure. Don't think that we're going to need to do that. Oh, goody! We're going to the dwarves first. But first...
Yeah, no, like I said before, the only real reason you would want to do the command board this early is to try to get cure as quick as you can.
Like, how would I do
But
that?
if you think you'd be okay... Huh?
Like, how would I do that? Would I have to steal it from somebody?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't
Which
think
didn't work out in our favor last time because no one played one.
Yeah. Flame Salvo. I don't really like that one. Let's see. Man, I do not have much, do I?
You're basically starting over.
Yeah, I know. Just figure that, like... Just trying to get used to things again. Because this time, at least now I know what to do. Right, let's see if we can actually see more of this world. Wait, friggin' controller. You have a mind of your own, don't you? But I thought this was the second world that Terra went to. So either Ventus is incredibly slow, or he's just incredibly late. I mean, did he black out, like, for hours after Terra first left? And why are we in the Badlands? Nope, this isn't the Badlands. No, no. Wait, these are the Jeweled Hills. The 7 Jeweled Hills. Oh,
I lost what I was gonna say.
that happens.
Dang it, Link. I blame you.
It's the dwarves! They finally made an appearance in this game. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's home from work we go. The Dwarf Woodlands. It reminds me of this funny story that I basically, like, experienced while I was at work. Like, the last time that I basically worked, I basically, like, as I was clocking out, I basically started singing, the Go Home version of Hi-Ho from, like, from Sleeping Beauty. It's home from work we go. And then basically, like, people started saying bye to me. It's like, bye, Link, see you next time. I just turned to them and said, bye-ho! They all cracked up laughing after that.
Sleeping Beauty, huh?
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White. You ever realize how much of these things are similar? I mean, seriously, like, cliche of a woman friggin' falling asleep. It's not true love that they need to wake up, it's a friggin' sandwich. It's low blood sugar, I tell
And
ya.
some coffee.
Low blood sugar, no caffeine. And plus, Snow White's like a 14-year-old girl. It's not that she basically is cursed to fall asleep, it's just she's a friggin' teenager. Can't get them out of bed for nothing. I hated these guys. Friggin' purse monsters from the Zeo team-up.
Well, guess what? You get to see them again.
And again, throughout the rest of the game. At least I don't have to deal with the armored ones yet. You know, Ventus, I should say watch your head, because you're totally gonna bump against that wooden frame, aren't you? Like, seriously, that frame is literally at forehead bumping level. We dig in our mind the whole day through. We dig, it's what we like to do. That's not part of the song, Doc.
Call me Vin. A diamond thief. Take cover, you fool.
That is not Grumpy's voice. He needs to sound gruffer than that. Bark my
I don't
words.
think they got the right voice actor for him.
Well, of course, most of them are dead by now.
I love Doopy.
Dopey.
Dopey. I was like Doopy, Dopey, Dopey.
Do you not know their real names, or are you just being silly? Oh! Ow, that
Oh, yeah,
hurt.
You forgot how that one was pronounced.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. You did.
Hey, Happy doesn't look happy. What the hell?
That's not nice. Treating me like some kind of bad.
Well, you did kind of intrude upon their private mind, and you're interrupting their work, so...
I'm just trying to find a friend. His name is Terra. He's dressed
Kind of like you.
Yeah, so.
Sounds like a tall tale to me. Go on, get. We don't know any terror.
A tall tale.
Please, could you come over here? I just want to talk.
Go for it. Stay where you are.
All right. Then we'll do this the hard way.
I'm chasing dwarves in a mine. How typical. Needless to say, I'd personally be rather hanging out with like 13 other dwarves at the moment. Moogles! Hey, dope, what's up? Not talking, huh?
The only one not hiding.
Well, if that's how you want it, we have ways of making you talk. That'd be hilarious, right? Like some villain trying to interrogate Dopey, but letting all of his methods be completely ineffective. Let's see. Anything good that I can use? Maybe some strike raid. But I don't have any money. Well, I have money, but just not enough.
You have money, just not enough.
I'm gonna chip some off of these walls. Come on. I mean, it's not like a Keyblade can break or anything, because that'd be stupid. And just be used to manufacture artificial conflict. Balloon sticker! Into the mines. And cover all the dwarves' hiding places. Well, there are only 6 of them, so...
It's a game of hide and seek. You're it.
Por supuesto. Sneezy? Gesundheit. My hay fever! I got it! It's coming! Hold on! Careful! Ah! God, great going, you fool! Perfect time you picked to sneeze! You know I can't help it. When you gotta, you gotta! I wonder exactly what he's allergic to that causes all that sneezing. And Sleepy, he's just a narcoleptic.
I think Happy's on drugs.
Actually, I think that Happy's manic depressive. Well, okay, so maybe he would be on drugs then. Hey, is that Grumpy? I'm a warning you. Keep your paws off our diamonds. I'll be watching. Speaking of which, like, since you're watching Once Upon a Time now, have you met Leroy yet?
Yes, I've met Leroy. He was in a jail cell, I think, the last time I saw him.
Oh, I forgot that he was in jail.
Yeah, that was like in the way beginning of the show. And then I think he works elsewhere. I can't remember quite where though. I've met him a couple of times already.
Possibly down at the docks, for now at least. I love the actor who plays Leroy, like the guy, he's a really funny actor. Like, he was in an episode of Scrubs, and he was on Seinfeld, but the episode of Scrubs is what I want to talk about. He's the guy that runs the MRI machines, and they have to wake him up in the middle of the night in order to do an MRI, and he basically throws a temper tantrum when he comes in there. It's like, these are my machines! My machines! My machines! So funny.
Apparently he doesn't get a break.
Yep. Sleepy? I'm betting it's Sleepy. Yep. Is it morning already? Trying to do a good job with all the dwarves' voices. Mark my words, there's trouble a-brewing. Felt it coming all day. My corn's hurt. That's bad.
At least not as cringy as your Leonard Nimoy question.
Hey, I'm trying to capture the age that his voice started to express in the later years. I'm betting that this one's Doc. Yep. Man, I am really getting this, aren't I?
I wonder if Doc has a medical license.
He probably doesn't. Because, like, that's a funny joke from, like, How I Met Your Mother. It turns out that Robin is afraid of the 7 dwarves. Just Doc! I mean, the guy has a medical license. What's he doing hanging out with a bunch of mining dwarves? We haven't met any Terra, and we know if a stranger was around. Mera. You know, that basically is kind of funny, like that scene in the movie where Doc flat out forgets what he was saying. It's like, well, what was I saying? Kind of reminds me of you, like, earlier on in the stream when you forgot what you were saying. I cannot look.
I do that so much, though, it's sad.
I guess you're the Doc of the group, then. And sometimes you're also the Sleepy. Hey, is that Bashful in the cart?
Yeah.
And there's another cart going, so... Hey! Quick little bugger,
Give
aren't
me
you?
1 second, like, I gotta break up a cat fight.
Happy? You're making me so mad! You sure seem nice. I wish we could help you. I really do, mister. Bashful, halt, cease, desist.
Sorry about that.
Nope.
And yeah, that part's annoying to get.
Yeah, because you can only attack from the rear. But I'm about to get it, so... Hey, Bashful. Oh gosh. That's all you can say, huh? Well, that's all 7 dwarves. Now I gotta go back to Middle-earth and do the 13. Let's see. Feely, Killy, Oin, Gloin, Dwalin, Balin, Biffabubba, Dory, Ori, and of course, Thorin Oakenshield.
Well, we're on to you. Fine, I get it. You want me to leave, I'll leave.
I just wanted to take a walking adventure with you guys to an old far-off kingdom and slay a dragon.
Oh, but can you tell me where I can find some other people around here?
There's a castle beyond the chorus. I mean the
Chorus.
Got it. Well, thanks.
And that was the famed hospitality of the dwarves. Dang it. I'm gonna hurt somebody in this game. So I'm guessing that they just repeat the same dialogue as before?
Some of them.
Some of them, but not all of them?
I guess they do. I never bothered re-talking to them.
Man, you could miss out on important information that way. My hay fever! Sneezy. He was always a funny sort. Especially like when they discover the flowers in the house. Goldenrod, take it away! But I'm wondering, like, Ventus, he came here first, but Terra went to the Enchanted Kingdom first, so he must be getting here before Terra.
For this one, yeah, I think he gets here before Terra does.
That's a shame.
Because this happens before Snow White gets driven to the forest.
Oh, good. Does that mean that Ventus won't be running into the wet blanket? Who the heck is that? Green Cloak. Oh, I forgot. These guys. They look like common riders.
No, they're just more unversed.
What exactly are the unversed, and where did they come from?
Xehanort already kind of explained this to Terra, but they're basically the negative emotion. They're basically, like, they derive from negative emotions. And Ventus is actually the one that controls them all.
And I'm just left thinking that, would it really have been so outrageous to use the Heartless in this game? Ah, you're at the dwarf's cottage. Watch your head.
This must be where those little men live.
Those little men.
There.
It's the only other way to go. A scream of fright that begs for help. I will certainly answer the call after I scout this area for loot. Could be a mimic.
Oh. No mimic. Not yet.
I have obtained fire. Can I get up on their house? Hey. Nope. Maybe if I learn high jump. Speaking of high jump, time to go down the river. Ah, good. The only thing stopping me is a 4-foot-high fence. A terrifying obstacle.
Better than a, like, 1-foot ledge that you can't even step over.
Ah ha ha ha. Dang it, you can never tell where the walls are in this game.
I would suggest saving, because you actually haven't done that yet.
Don't worry, it's not like I'm gonna get killed. I'm actually not nearly as paranoid as LT. Either.
I wasn't saying you had to be.
This is quite a dark and spooky, desolate portion of the forest. The music is kind of ruining it, though. Right now, I feel like I'm walking into some kind of Disneyland dark ride.
So, I think I might have just, gotten mistaken.
What do you mean, gotten mistaken? What do you mean?
Wet blanket?
Oh. Alright, Lynn, let's do this. Hey, Mary Margaret, what's up? It's okay, it's not your fault. I can't just ignore that girl who's crying. Dude, you're like standing... You're standing 2 feet from her. Who said anything about ignoring her? And besides...
Why can't you? You don't know her.
Besides, usually when you walk up to a girl that's crying, she usually tends to cry help. Like, if you try to console her, that's when she cries help.
Help, he raped me!
But Ventus is a kid. Then again, Snow White's just a kid, too. How old would you say Ventus is?
13?
Oh, so
Look it up.
So basically, considering that Snow White's about 14, it's not weird then. And those horrible trees tried to grab her? Oh my god, we're in the forest of the evil dead. Snow, it's time to collect yourself and let's get the fuck out of here!
It's okay. You were probably just seeing things. It happens to all of us when we're
Okay, so the theory is that he is 11.
11, so maybe that makes this a little bit awkward. So basically, like, what they're doing is that they're giving Ventus the credit for cheering up Snow White instead of just random woodland creatures. I can live with that.
Actually, it's there's no specification on that, because here's people saying that he's about 14, 15, another site said he's about 11, so I actually don't know.
Come on, I'll take you there.
Am I gonna have to escort her?
I'm Ventus. Then, for sure.
Thank you, then. My name's Snow White.
Great.
You'll find out.
Let's get going.
You know, it's actually kind of like, here's an interesting bit of trivia. Like, the actress that played Snow White, I'm pretty sure that she was, like, quite a well-known and renowned actress and whatnot. So when she signed on to do the voice for Snow White, Disney actually made her sign a contract that not only would she not take on other voicing projects during the production of the movie, she actually wouldn't do radio interviews, she wouldn't basically talk to anybody. They didn't want anybody figuring out that she was the voice of Snow White. And this basically went on for, like, even after the production was finished. At least for a while it did. White Calm? What the hell?
It's that way you can make the tree not spooky.
Ah. Oh good, I got a gun back. Uh-oh.
Do you see what I mean by Ventus's attack speed?
Yep. It feels like a lot more with what I'm used to, so... Hey, I thought this was supposed to make the tree not scary. Alright then, I'll just whack it. It's weird, because you remember how yesterday
He's taking his time.
You remember how I mentioned to you that I, like, reread the Ocarina of Time mangas?
Yeah.
Turns out that there was a bonus chapter that I didn't even know about included in, like, the original manga where, I get this, there's an evil version of the Great Deku Tree out in the Lost Woods. I'm like, what? What the heck is going on here? Had no idea about that. Oh, Snow.
That could be like the evil in the Deku Tree that manifested into a different tree.
Man. Turns out he and I are more similar than I thought then. Leave her alone! Oh, great. Okay, that's either someone's vacuum cleaner is, like, basically malfunctioning, causing, like, that horrible burning lint smell, or my roommate is basically, like, choking up right now, which is something that he's not supposed to do, because literally the inspection people came by and they basically, like, started basically, like, talking about how, well, you're not like, this is an anti-smoking establishment, which is okay for me because I don't smoke, so basically, like, these guys have been smoking in my place for about a year now, so they basically said they'd email all of them, so it's like, not to do this, so.
I don't think they check their emails.
Of course they don't.
That's what it's starting to sound like to me.
And the worst thing about it is, I even basically, like, when he moved in a year ago, I even told him, if you're going to smoke, do it out on the balcony, so where it basically, like, doesn't permeate the house, because every single smell in this apartment, it gets vented right into my room. And I have no idea how it works, and... Where you going, Doc? Yeah. What's up, Doc? Ah! Monster! Oh, come on. You gotta do the whole there's a monster asleep in our beds thing.
The coast is clear. Not a monster in sight. Huh.
Ventus, I'd like to point out the fact that you basically broke into these guys' home, let a complete random stranger stay there, let them sleep in their beds, and now you're just basically strolling back in here. Man, these dwarves are gonna be pissed at him.
No one's gonna question it.
Stay away, couldn't you? And who invited you in, you rotten thief?
Oh no, he's not a thief. He rescued
Mustn't be more. Mustn't be fool, are you, princess? Just go on and get.
Please don't send him away. You see, he helped me when I was lost. And oh, so very frightened.
What happened?
Well, I was picking flowers by the wood, and there was a stranger there. He had a sword, but it was like a key. And then these monsters came and...
A sword like a key. Terra!
You mean the stranger saw you and sent his horde of evil demons after you?
You know, I never really remembered the dwarves being this, what's the word? Mistrusting? Xenophobic?
Never do that.
I mean,
Something like that.
I mean, it's not like Terra's an elf. Or is he?
Oh, of course. I'm sure he wouldn't. Not if he's someone who's your friend.
Besides, didn't she, like, just explain that the stranger with the key sword chased the monsters away? Or did she run away before that happened?
She ran away when she saw the monsters.
He's alive. Mark my words.
I'll prove it.
Save me from the stubbornness of dwarves. Wonder how many more Lord of the Rings references I'll be able to squeeze into this. Anyway, I think now is basically a good time to save, because now, basically if I remember what you told me, what we're going to do is that we're going to create a brand new spanking save file.
Yep.
New data. And I'm not touching
Because
the
you have to keep the Terra save, and then keep the Ventus and Aqua save, so then that way you get the final episode, which ties in pretty much everything at the end.
Awesome. Like, imagine if someone didn't know that and they accidentally saved over them. Anyway, if you'll excuse me for a minute, I'm just going to stand up and I'm going to get my Febreze. I basically had to buy it when I realized that these guys weren't going to quit. That's much better. Okay. Dear Walter, how do you keep things fresh in the bedroom? Febreze? There we go. That ought to do it. And now we may return to our game. So how exactly is Ven going to prove anything to these guys? He's already basically encroached upon their mine, which is their stake, their claim. I can understand why they'd be possessive. But then he broke into their house. That's even worse. What the cluck is this?
He's not looking too good right now.
What is this thing?
It's a giant tree.
Dad?
Hey Link, it looks like you found the evil Deco tree.
He had more of a hook nose, but I see your point.
It just is really, like, funny how we were just talking about that, and here's a giant unversed tree.
Unversed tree. You are unversed, John Tree. You know nothing. Yeah, that ought to basically be good for all the Game of Thrones fans in my audience, of which there are none. Uh-oh, he's going dark! Dark! Very dark! Man, here I am fighting a tree in the middle of the woods. Captain Planet's gonna be pissed. And I forgot to set any items. That's smart of me.
Oops.
Oh, wait. I think I've got a little bit of focus left. Well, good news.
To do 2 shots.
The good news is he doesn't seem to have all that much in terms of range. But then again, neither do I. Arrgh! He's throwing fruit at me. Why is there someone who always brings eggs and tomatoes to a speech?
Can't put the fruit as poison.
Oh, of course. Like, this is Sleeping Beauty, after all. Oh, wait, it's Snow White, you idiot! Great, he's doing that thing that Ansem and the Guardian were doing. But damn, this boy is fast. What? Slide through. Got him in the nuts.
Yay.
Learned Firestorm.
That was way too close for comfort, though.
Yeah. But I just totally love that. The slide through. Terra! Uh-oh.
And here's where Ventus fucks up.
Are you seriously telling me that her entire plan would be ruined if not for Sunspot here?
Keep watching the cutscene.
Excuse me, ma'am. You dropped this.
Thank you, my pet. To tell the truth, I really don't know what I would have done without that. Haven't I seen that sword before?
Terra has one. You know Terra?
How... Even if you basically had seen a Keyblade before, they do come in various shapes and sizes. And how is he immediately... Well, I know that he's looking for Terra, but still... Your Keyblades are completely different!
That ruffian pointed one of those at me asking about some Xehanort. My poor heart nearly stopped.
That doesn't sound like him at all. Ma'am, Where did Tara go?
I'm sure I have no idea.
You're sure that you have no idea, huh? Well, as long as you're sure about it.
Must you all menace a poor granny so?
What? No, I was just...
Hope you fall and break your hip, preferably off of a mountain with a boulder. Epic foreshadowing. I could de-link with Snow White, but she's only 14. I knew this was going to get awkward. Ooh, treasure trove. Huh. Didn't know that we'd end up getting the same Keyblades.
I think you do for the most part.
Oh well.
There's gonna be some Keyblades that are gonna be a little different, but for the most part it's gonna be pretty much the same Keyblades.
Well, that felt like a complete waste of time, didn't it? I just love it. And now the Enchanted Kingdom and the Kingdom of Dreams has been opened. Ow. My nose itches. And so does my ear.
Yeah, see what I mean by, Ventus done fucked up?
Yep. Very much so. Oh well. Wayward Wind. So I'm guessing that Ventus is wind-themed. Kind of looks like a wing, doesn't it? Oh well.
So according to like the little walkthrough, it says that the Castle of Dreams will be the next place.
Good. Goody goody. Cinderella. Night and day, it's Cinderella. Huh? Huh? Huh?
You're gonna find it funny when you go into this world.
I hope that I do, because I haven't had much to laugh about in a while now. Ever think that that castle kind of looks like a tooth?
I don't see where you're going with that.
Rather sharp and jagged tooth. That sounded like Gus, but where is he?
Jack, what's all the fuss about?
Somebody new in our house. Somebody never saw it before.
Reservoir! Reservoir!
Where is he?
In a trap down the stairs.
Oh dear.
So in this case, Ventus definitely gets here before Terra does.
Ah, which is weird because in the last one it just definitely... What the hell?
What is going on?
I have several questions, and I know that I'm not going to get any answers. So, I'm just going to take this little bottle of vodka and add it to the rest of my Mountain Dew. Bottoms up. Doesn't exactly go down smooth.
Somebody tell me how I got so smart!
Thank you. I mean, thank you for treating this as if it's not something normal. Thank you for finally asking a question. Although you didn't really ask a question, you made a statement, but at least you're questioning just what is going on here!
I was really hoping you'd laugh at that.
Speaking of awkward situations, hey, be careful with that.
Don't be afraid.
How exactly can he not be afraid, lady? You're like 30 times his size. This is usually my perspective.
Oh. How interesting. I've never seen a mouse like that.
He's clearly not a mouse, lady!
Mouse?
Jack, you better explain things to him.
How you doing, Rat?
Look, a little guy, make her easy. Not a worry, pal. He like you. Flinderelli like you too. She's a nice
You know, considering that this is exactly word for word what he said to Gus, I'm starting to believe that basically this is like something entirely rehearsed on Jacques' part. That basically it's like, it's
Like
almost...
something that he says to every new arrival.
Yeah, almost like it's part of the indoctrination. Yeah, we like you. We are your new family. Cinderella like you too. She are your new god. Zig. Well, as you can see, Cinderella, he doesn't need a new shirt or a hat.
I'm Ventus. Call me Ven.
Oh well, time to get to my chores. I'll see you in a little while.
Was that a jab about my height?
Wow, I guess she's got her hands full.
Stepmother keep a Flinderelli busy all day.
She didn't seem to mind much, though.
No, not so Flinderelli. She work hard. Got a dream, big dream. Dream done come true.
You know, in some interpretations of the story, the reason that Cinderella does all the chores is because Tremaine and her daughters, they blew Cinderella's entire family fortune so that they could no longer afford to have servants. So, dang it. This is basically why fathers need to basically write up good, ironclad wills.
That sounds like somebody I know.
Being a Keyblade Master is all I've dreamed about.
Hey, maybe you can help me find him. His name's Terra. You seen him?
No, never saw Terra.
Never saw Terra for.
Oh, well. It was worth a shot.
Come on, follow me. Gotta see the house.
Hey!
Congratulations, you are now the size of a mouse.
God damn it. I'm one of
And
them
you will
now.
be throughout this entire world.
I'm one of them now. I'm a friggin' rat. This is just perfect. How does something like this happen to someone as mighty as the Linkzilla? Someone who's supposed to tower above all the biggest cities in Japan, glaring down at his enemies as he stomps them into the dust. Now look at me! I'm a friggin' rat! And it's not even clever, like, with Donald and everything. You would think that basically, like, with Donald's magic, I'd be disguised as a rat or something. But nope, instead, I'm just shrunk! Oh, immediately shrunk! No explanation! And how the heck did I end up in a mousetrap, too? Like, did he teleport into the mousetrap?
Don't forget the treasure chest.
Yeah, I know, I just didn't think that this was the way to go. Still not used to the whole triangle and X being reversed in this game.
Yeah, that took a lot of getting used to.
If I'm a
Actually,
rat,
since I
what does
did
it make
Birth
these
by Sleep-
things?
And actually, since I did Birth by Sleep first, it was doing the opposite around, so I kept attacking the things instead of hitting triangle to hit open the chest, and it's like, ah.
Well, welcome to the club, sister.
Mm-hmm.
Needless to say, there's a reason why I never played Zelda the Minish Cap. That and the fact that it basically being a prequel that somehow predates Ocarina of Time, it was unnecessary and completely ruined the entire flow of the narrative. It looks like a castle, dumbass.
Palace, King's Palace. Gonna be a big ball tonight.
Is Cinderella going?
Please tell me that the entirety of this level isn't going to be devoted to us having to gather up the materials to help Cinderella make her dress, and basically having to fight the cat. Your silence is very reassuring.
Continue playing.
You two, have you become friends already? Oh, that's wonderful.
You sure look happy, Cinderella.
She's in denial, kid.
I'm going to the royal ball tonight.
Yep, totally in denial.
I guess dreams really do come true. My dress will have to wait. All right.
Just imagining what I would do to the throats of those three women.
Why not?
You see, they fix her. Work. You'll never get a dress done. Say, got an ID. Ven Hipperjack.
With what?
Fix a Cinderella dress for the ball.
But what do we need to get?
Look around the house. Lots of pretty things.
Okay, let's do it. I'll go find whatever we need. Jacques, you get things set up here.
Starting to miss Donald and Goofy saying that we really shouldn't be muddling. Rusify. Ven, take a Rusifet and look. You need to find 5 items to complete Cinderella's dress: white sash, white lace, white button, pink fabric, and pink thread. What about the beads? Look, Cinderella, look.
After the scavenger hunt.
No, Gus. Cinderella, wait. Rusifat not funny, Rusify mean. Okay.
Oh, jump on the yarn ball.
Yeah, I've just gotta get into position first.
Oh, you can walk on it and move it.
You can walk on it? Oh, man. Ooh, magic recipe. Melding combination? Okay, I don't even need to read that. Well, this'll be handy. Good practice for when I eventually catch up with Herc. Wait a second, hold on. There are 4 little orange dots in that thing. Oh my god, this isn't a ball of yarn at all! It's a Dragon Ball! Gotta get the yarn off of it. Been looking all over for the 4-star ball. On my planet, this is hilarious.
To be fair though, those are dots, not stars.
I know. Stun Edge. Oh, yes. How the heck did Terra not get that?
He did. It was in your command deck. You just never bothered to use it.
Boa. Map. So I'm guessing the mice basically drew this map. So I'm guessing that the size thing is just an artificial way in order to make this level seem longer, because doing all this at like normal size, well, basically I have imagined that it would basically like be much quicker. Then again, no way to justify like why Ven would be in like the house, I suppose.
That brings me onto a theory of maybe they don't actually have control of where they land in the world when they visited. They just kind of go wherever they get put.
Well, that explains why Donald has that habit of parking in the underworld. That music is going to drive me even more insane than I currently am. And I tried to kill the Moogle. But that's for a whole nother reason altogether, I don't know. Blizzard. But maybe when I get more money. Command deck. Want to basically see how Stun Edge works in this game. Wait, Stun Edge. Wait, it's not the same kind of Stun Edge that I'm familiar with. I did use it in Terra's Adventure, and I hated it. It sucked. Repressed memories boiling to the surface.
To be fair, the edges in the raids commands, so like Stun Edge, Poison Edge, and stuff like that, are actually really good on Ventus.
Ah, well maybe I'll give it a try then. But once basically we get the scavenger hunt underway. Slide through. Now I have a refreshing mint flavor. I am not a happy kaiju right now.
You'll be alright.
Will I? I'm starting...
Yes, you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Because I am starting to get incredibly triggered by this entire situation. And worse, I just used the term triggered. And where the heck did he put all that lace? It's not right. Yeah, but what am I complaining about? I'm basically carrying around a hammer, a pair of iron boots, a sword that's basically like 4 feet long. All in the same bag. Can I roll over them? Yes, I can roll over them. Yes, this is gonna come in much...
Yeah, they're a good way to it's a good way to damage your enemies that way.
Yep, this is great practice for when I catch up with Herc. I hate the shoes, man. Why do the shoes have guards? Friggin' person
How else are
versed.
they supposed to protect themselves from you?
They're not. They're just supposed to die. Don't you get it? All these NPCs, they're just born to die. They're not like the characters from Undertale. That's a white sash? Nah, the last one was a white sash. That's a white ribbon. Ribbon, ribbon, ribbon. Balloon letter! What was that?
I think that was the white button.
Button?
There is a mouth hole that you can go through to get to that one.
Ah. Ooh, I think I found it.
Don't forget the pink thing.
Yeah, I won't. I'll go back for it. How did they manage to get a teacup and a plate in here? That's good, because I wasted that last potion.
I saw that too.
Look at what I've just found! You know what this is? It's a dingle hopper! That was good. Very good. I don't even care about the joke, I'm just glad that we did it at the same time. Alright, this is probably gonna hurt. Oh, I thought that he was gonna hit that beam. Be funny as hell.
Ow. Ow, and I just hit my head on the back of the chair.
Out! You know what I don't like about the grabbing ledges in this game? Basically, like, my instinct is to hit circle, because, like, that makes you jump again, but, like, when you're attached to a ledge, circle makes you, like, drop down, so basically it's like, wow, this is a lot more expansive than I thought it would be. Anyway.
Yeah, it gets that way.
Anyway, circle makes you drop down again. You have to hit X in order to jump up fully, like when you're attached to a ledge, and it's like, what? X is attack. Why the heck are you using it to, like, jump up when you're hanging from a ledge? Why not use the jump button? I'll be with you in a second, fellas. Aha! I stopped his berserker form. I am unstoppable. An unstoppable ball of destruction. Don't think I want to go that way, though. Music is repeating over and over and over and over and over and over and over again!
Yeah, it gets stuck in your head real quick.
Is this a box of matches?
Yeah, hit it.
Well, oh, I get it. We'll burn the house down! Okay. I'm guessing that this becomes a platform.
Yep.
Have no idea how it managed to basically come out the other side when I'm still hitting it from this side.
Magical bullshit?
Magical bullshit. Evil sciency magic! Is that butter? No, it's cheese.
Now hit the cheese out of the spider web.
Friggin' spider webs.
Now go down.
I figured. I'm guessing that, like, 5-second rule would basically still be in effect on these things, and hey, I found them. The rarer guys are dropping ice cream ingredients.
Yeah, the only problem is you need a lot of ingredients just to make anything, and it's ridiculous.
I'm just killing them for the precursor orbs. Chocolate Valentine.
That's the way to do it.
Chocolate Valentine. Got him in a corner and I just wailed on him. I'm guessing that I blocked up holes.
No, they're platforms so you can jump off top of the barrels.
Oh. Well, I guess you could say that I'm over a barrel with this one.
Ha.
It's ironic because that's the chapter of the... That's the title of the chapter that I'm currently writing. Right. That was a long walk for a short drink of water, I should say. All for a button. Mutton glutton, who's got the button? Pink satin sash.
Oh, treasure chest.
So, where's a Rusafat?
Later.
Ah. You'd think that he'd be skulking about this room. You know, basically as like a former cat owner and cat lover myself, I personally wouldn't mind turning that little thing into a hat. Big fluffy hat. Hold still! Ooh, we're going out the window? I can't go out the window?
No, you don't go outside.
Well...
I think the pink thread, since that's the last thing you need to find...
Is that it over there?
There's another way that you could have gone in the mouse hole that you didn't go.
Ah. Oh well, I guess I'll just go back in there then. Guys, leave me alone. You'll live longer. Poor little mindless minions, constantly wanting to throw their lives away. Boing! Boing! That way, actually. Music is giving me a headache.
Yeah, it does that. Even when I can't hear the audio, I like seeing you in this world has already got it in my head.
Yeah, reminds me of back when I was a kid and I used to play Pokemon on Game Boy Color. Like, hours after I'd stopped playing the game, especially when I try to go to sleep, I could still hear the game music playing in my ears, looping over and over again.
Yeah, that was happening to me too for when I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition.
Dragon Age.
Don't bother getting that chest all the way over there. You need glide for that.
Ah. I guess Terra didn't have any happy thoughts then, huh? You know, you see, this is actually what I like. I like that basically, like in the movie, there are certain mouse holes that basically, like, that kind of act like doors that can be hidden away instead of just lying out inconspicuously. The mice are clever, sort. Huh. That's all 5. And there's another chest down there. Oh, great, cutscene. I know I probably shouldn't have touched it. Probably should have gone for the chest first.
It's fine. If we have to go back to get everything later, we can do that.
Of course.
Leave it to me.
Beads. And I had to come all the way back here because why wouldn't I have? I gotta admit, this playthrough so far has been pretty chill. I think it's basically because Ventus at present doesn't really have a sense of direction. He's just looking for Terra, and right now he's helping out Cinderella because she's nice and, well, let's face it, she's kind of a hot giantess. You guys ain't worth it. And of course.
And cutscene.
Well, at least there's only one pearl.
Oh, there it is.
If this was a solo episode, I'd probably would have named it Incredible Shrinking Ventus.
Oh, if you were doing it as recorded instead of as a...
Yeah. Pah! Wow. Mighty Mouse. Fat cat. No time to lick your wounds now, Jacques.
Time to play, cat. Take the pearl, Jack. I'll hold them off. Run!
Here.
Not even gonna question it.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. After this is over, we're gonna take you to meet a new friend of you, an old friend of mine, and he's gonna be your friend too. His name is Dr. Snip. Let's see. Fought Hades' pet, now I'm fighting Tremaine's pet. Get down here and fight like a man! That's throwing your weight around.
If you want to count the magic mirror as the evil queen's pet, and you fought that too.
Oh, we found out who the magic mirror was today, didn't we? He's not her pet. He's her prisoner.
I mean, so is the huntsman.
Yeah, basically when I was a kid, I was convinced that the skeleton down in her dungeon was like, that was the huntsman after he died, but I'm just thinking, like, there's no way she could have been, like, making the potion for that long, you know?
You may want to use a potion.
I did. Yeehaw! Ride him, Ven. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Hey, triangle. No fair. Get back here, fat cat. Lucifer, you ought to go join the Aristocats. Learn how to scat. Then you'd probably stop being such a meanie. That was funny. You make a mess and Cinderella gets blamed for it. What is it with bosses in these games just not standing and fighting? And how the heck did he take so long to come down? Are cats made of feathers? Like, I know that they're basically made of liquid, but are they made of feathers now, too?
I wonder that, and that's probably why they're able to land on their feet all the time.
I could make a rather dark joke about Mufasa, but I feel like everybody's made that joke already. Here, kitty,
yeah,
kitty, kitty.
I think so. Don't forget you can shot lock.
Oh, yeah. It's such an easy mechanic to forget. Hold still, cat. This is only gonna hurt a lot.
Also, if you de-link, you automatically go back to full health.
Oh, yeah. How do I de-link again? Aha!
Left on the D-pad. There you go.
Aqua! Thank you. Oh, and she knows Cure, too. Yeehaw! Triangle. Bad kitty. That's ought to shock your system. I learned Diamond Dust.
After you just cast Blizzard too, that's funny.
No thanks needed. You saved me before, so I saved you.
What exactly? Oh yeah, he saved him from Lucifer. Got it. Though I'm pretty sure that based on like what just happened, Ven would have completely been able to handle it.
No, the first time Jock saved Ven from the mousetrap, basically.
Mousetrap? But he wasn't really in any danger from that. I mean, sure he was trapped, but just give him some time and he'd have figured a way out. So I'm just gonna point out the fact that so Ven and Jacques basically did all this with the dress by themselves?
Maybe with help from other animals off screen, but I don't know.
Hey, if they're not modeled in the game, they don't exist. Just like Ariel's sisters.
Yeah.
Is that my dress? Yes. It's a present from us. Now you have a dress for the ball.
Why, it's such a surprise. Oh, thank you.
Trying really hard to not make any comments right now.
That's why I said this was the prequel, because when Tara comes, Cinderella is crying because her dress got ruined.
Yep.
The dress that Ventus and Jock just made.
So I'm basically guessing that while Ven was running around with the dwarves, Terra had just accidentally helped Maleficent steal Aurora's heart. Then by the time he basically left the mine and met Snow White, Terra had already been there. So
basically, in the Dwarf Woodlands, he had literally just missed Terra.
Yep. And so now, while he's running around here, I guess Terra, by the time that, like, I guess that basically, like, while he's, like, leaving the Dwarf Woods and, like, helping out with, like, the old lady and whatnot, the Queen in Disguise, that must be when Terra is trapped in the mirror, so then basically it would explain that. I don't know, would that be enough time for Ven to get done with all this before Terra showed up?
I honestly have no idea how the time works in this game.
Oh, great, I can de-link with Cinderella. That would be, interesting. Ooh, Stroke of Midnight. I'm not touching that. Could easily make some kind of innuendo out of that, but I'm really not wanting to at the moment. And Ven's just basically back to his normal size, so I guess he's just gonna assume that everything in that world is gigantic.
Pretty much.
It'd be hilarious if he actually looked outside and saw Terra, but then he'd also see the fact that all that work he did to help Cinderella's dress was ruined! I know that they basically get their eyes pecked out in the actual fairy tale, but part of me kind of wishes that Cinderella got the opportunity to light them on fire. Right, let's head on over to the Enchanted Kingdom, the Enchanted Dominion, whatever. Forest of Thorns, too. I wonder what kind of trouble Ven's gonna get into here. How is it already 5 o'clock?
I guess we'll just do this world and then probably call it a stream.
Yep.
By then it'll be about 2 hours.
How the heck did he get in the castle?
Again, I think that's just where he got placed when he entered the world.
You know, I really do wonder what would Ven's reaction be if he went back to the dwarf enchanted woods and saw that Snow White was asleep too. Like, would he be experiencing some kind of deja vu or something?
Stop! You get away from her!
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Why is it that everybody in this world thinks that Ven is up to no good?
I've never seen anyone so beautiful.
Because he's different.
Different.
I'm Ventus. You can call me Ven.
Nobody treats Sora that way. Must be like a benefit of being the protagonist or something. Oh, so you guys admit that he's not bad. Well, that's basically going to make the next comment that Merryweather makes all the more forgivable, right?
I'm certain you have a pure heart, just like our precious Aurora.
Can you tell me why she's sleeping?
Long ago, Maleficent cursed her. Now she's stolen her heart.
Well then, why don't I go get it back?
Something tells me that this boy is about to fail, and fail miserably.
That's impossible, dear. Maleficent's home is in the Forbidden Mountain. It's not safe.
Wait a second, I thought her home was in Hollow Bastion. Game, quit lying to me.
I'm not afraid. We can't just leave.
This is the prequel.
I know.
You gotta believe me.
And as you said in one of your videos, it happens in the future.
Absolutely right.
I can see the future.
Come along. Follow us. After all, we wouldn't want you to get lost.
Oh, for a second there, I thought that something Thought that she'd been infected with some kind of darkness.
Oh, dude, that would have been terrifying.
Yep. Oh well, I'm just glad that her dress is blue. Moguls, what are you doing in Aurora's room? What the hell do you think you're doing in here? Ooh, cure. I can buy 2? Yeah, I can buy 2.
Yeah,
What?
I get 2.
What'd you say damn it for?
I said grab it.
Oh, grab it. I thought you said damn it.
No, I just said grab it way too fast.
Yeah, you talk very quick.
Cat, go. Also, just so that way you know for future reference, if I'm not playing with you, when you make the stronger spells like Curaga or Blizzaga or anything like that, you can combine it with a basic of those spells.
A basic? What's that mean?
So basically, to make Curaga, you can combine it with a Cura and a Cure. You don't need 2 Curas.
Ah. Useful information. Man, look at how beautiful those hills are. Yeah, it's almost like there's nothing beyond that horizon.
Are you sure we're not playing Minecraft?
That's what I was gonna say. Bitch, get up!
Too bad I said it first.
I had given up on saying it, so... Man, why won't you die? Like that strike rate stuns them. I'm guessing that Ven takes a lot more time to level up because Terra was leveling up like nobody's business. I've got a fever pitch! Pitching a fever! High potion. Well, I gotta admit that this Keyblade looks nicer than the dwarf ones, but it's kind of pathetic.
It was 1 less strength, I think.
I guess basically it helps magic then, which I'll basically take.
No, it was a 2/2 Keyblade. The only good thing about that one is that it's easier to land crits with.
Ooh, crits. I do like crits. I don't like grits though.
I have to be in the mood for grits.
You know, there's this funny story of, like, this time my uncle stayed at a hotel and basically thought that he was getting grits as part of the continental breakfast. They were basically serving this big buffet at the breakfast, and he basically, like, spooned up a big mountain of what he thought was grits, and he put, like, cheese and garlic on top of it. His wife looks over, is like, "What the hell are you doing?" It's like, "I'm getting grits. What do you mean?" So he sits down and eats them, and it turns out they weren't grits. It was oatmeal.
Yuck.
He loves telling that story. I don't think I've seen him since the wedding. Man, that was actually like just last October. I've been seeing a lot of that side of the family, haven't I? I guess that's what happens when your sisters decide suddenly that they want to throw off their previous personalities and get married. Right now, I really wish I had a giant ball of yarn. Speaking of which, you know what I'm kind of surprised at that I basically didn't comment on during the Lucifer battle? That whole thing started out with Jacques throwing balls of yarn at him, but quite frankly, if I know anything about cats, I honestly think that the balls of yarn might have been more interesting to him than the mouse.
It depends, because the mouse is still a moving target. Cats love the chase.
You'd actually be surprised, like some of my cats are just content with a box.
Yeah, same here.
Like, basically I remember one time we tried to get Cece out of the box by, like, enticing her with a ribbon that we would, like, dangle, and we would basically, like, jerk on, like, fishing, basically, like, make it seem like it's moving, and she's like, that's nice, leave me alone. That was her box, and she wasn't coming out for nothing. Okay, how many of these guys are there gonna be?
Quite a bit. This is a, one of those places where the mobs aren't infinitely respawning, but they respawn quite a bit, so it's a really good place to, like, level grind.
Oh well. Speaking of flame salvo, burn, motherfuckers, burn! Is it just me, or basically, like, doing the fever pitch finish actually heals him a little bit?
It might just be you, but I'll look at it next time you do it.
Oh, it's actually him picking up the green orbs.
That'll do it.
Because you see, I ended up playing Chain of Memories so long, I basically got used to green orbs not appearing during battles. That'll do it. Yeah, I got the hungry crystal from the fat guy, of course. Discount Heartless. Friggin' everywhere.
I think you wipe them out, though.
Wipe them out. All of that.
Or not. As I said, this is a good place to level grind.
And it's a good thing, too, because right now...
You just hit level 4.
No! Get me out of this crazy castle. Seriously, I thought that Bugs Bunny was the only one who owned crazy castles. Oh, long bridge. Seriously, who the heck needs a bridge this long? There's not. And look at you. You guys don't even have a moat. It's like you guys are trying to be Hogwarts, but you suck at it.
Discount Hogwarts.
And I leveled up my cures. Hold still, you! Getting my money back. This is the fight that doesn't end. That's it. Targets acquired. Ooh. I guess that's the power of leveling up.
I was wondering that was gonna happen.
I guess that's the power of leveling up, baby.
I guess so.
I was kind of hoping for an explosion, though. Like a shockwave that basically knocks whoever's left standing back a bit.
I feel like that would have been a better choice of that, yeah.
Yep.
But unfortunately it's not, it's just more bullets.
Huh, no more bullets. No more bullets? Hey, Laughing Boy, did you hear that? No more bullets.
Are your cures level 2 or level 3?
I think they're at level 2. Because if they were at level 3, I probably would have combined them by now. Okay, are we sure we're not playing Minecraft?
That's what I'm asking. Okay, yeah, no, there's level 2. Okay.
But my other stuff is level 3. I wonder. Well, don't want to lose all my progress. I kind of wish that when you hit a save point, though, your, like, command deck automatically reloads. You know, like Magic does in the other games.
Yeah, that would make it easier.
Same for the drive commands! Speaking of which, you know that trick that basically, like, you're supposed to do in order to, like, reset all your drive commands that you basically didn't want to go into? I actually found it to be quite easy.
Oh, well, that's good.
Could have sworn that there was another chest here somewhere, but... Come on, faster, Link. We've only got about 16 minutes. We gotta find friggin' Dragon Mom and kill her.
If we go a little over, I'm not too worried about it. If you just want to
finish off the world.
Finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might be the better bet. Yeah, be careful doing shot lock because that doesn't protect you from damage.
Yeah, I know. But these guys are easy. Dodge roll. You know, I should really equip Blizzard. That way I can basically, like, use Diamond Dust.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Friggin' birds. I say, birdhouses are strictly for the birds. Oh, now they're level 3. Let's see, meld commands. So, what should I combine them with?
Okay, you can't get Leaf Racer from this. What do you have?
Shimmering Crystal, I got 2 of them. I got Pulsing Crystals, 2 of them. I got Wellspring Crystals, 2 of them. I got Soothing Crystal, 3 of them. And I got 2 Hungry Crystals. Speaking of hungry.
Why don't you use a wellspring?
Wellspring, alright. Combo plus. Alright, now let's edit deck. Time for me to get a Wizard Blizzard. Wait, I just came from there, didn't I? Oh! Well, might as well heal.
This time we may actually want to go ahead and do Kira and Kira, and then that way we can get the Leaf Bracer from Kiraga.
Ah! So basically, like, go back to the original plan, combine Kira and Kira?
Yeah, but since you made Kira, you should just be able to buy one from the Moogle instead of making a whole new one.
Oh, should I go back there and check?
Either that or wait until we get to another Moogle.
Right, I think we'll wait to get to another Moogle.
Dang it, you keep going into the fever pitch before you use Blizzard, and then you can't use Blizzard to go into Diamond Dust.
It's not that big a deal. Where are you?
So much combat.
Right, but at least this is the way that I had to go. Huh, well doesn't that look ominous?
Now how are you supposed to get through the fire?
Keyblade? The answer is always going to be Keyblade. Ooh, I finally activated Diamond Dust.
There you go.
And yet, I still have that weird kind of greenish glow, and it's making a teal. Kind of distracting teal. Huh, maybe I could just cool off with this.
Yeah, 'cause that'll work.
Hey, douse yourself in water before walking through a fire, right? Where the hell have you three been?
Looks like we're following you.
This must be Maleficent's doing. I know.
Wow, that's like it took absolutely no effort. Almost like we weren't stuck at all.
I love how she's just like, look, I didn't do anything. Can we go now?
I know. So matter-of-factly, too. There it is, Maleficent's castle in the Forbidden Mountains. You know, and it's about time, too. Seriously. Are we gonna run into any of her pig guards?
Possibly.
I bet it's just gonna be more unversed. You know, I'm trying my damnedest not to call them the Unsullied. That's another Game of Thrones reference.
I watched maybe like 5 episodes of that.
Before you couldn't take it anymore?
Pretty much.
Oh god! It's pigmen! They're pigmen! Hey, I just saw a pigman! Kramer, what are you talking about? I'm talking about a pigman! I walked into the wrong room and there he was! And he made this sound, this horrible sound. It's like... A pigman! A pigman! Half pig, half man! I love that episode so much. Half pig, half man. Any stuff over here that I might have missed?
I think it's stuff that you would have to wait till after the world is beaten to get. I think.
It's a cold town. You know, it's weird. I'm basically making like a Mr. Freeze pun from the Batman and Robin movie, and earlier I was trying to avoid basically commenting about how Maleficent's castle looks like the Batman and Robin version of Arkham Asylum, because I didn't think that anybody would get it.
I don't know. There might be people in the audience who might.
Yep. Oh, I got another cure. With diamond dust, I can make crystals grow from the ground. I have inherited all the powers of Space Godzilla. And yes, Veronica, there is a Space Godzilla. Hello? I'm looking for whoever runs this... That's the Keyblade's name now? Space Godzilla?
No, Veronica.
Oh, Veronica. But that's the name of the turret. That's the name of my turret in Borderlands 2. I don't think that this is a Veronica. Not just yet.
Then fine, it's a Space Godzilla.
Attention! No sleeping on the job.
Was he seriously gonna come in there and start barking orders at them, or is this a fight?
It's a fight.
Take out Maleficent's goons. I'm not too worried about these guys. After all, they spent the last 16 years looking for a baby. Though it is odd, considering how many of them there are.
I mean, they are her guards in her castle.
Yeah, but in the movie, I basically saw that she only had, like, I don't know, 24 of them. Oops, wrong one.
Good thing they don't have a whole lot of health.
Yep. You know, I'm pretty sure that this is after they've captured Prince Philip, so shouldn't you guys be dancing aimlessly around a big bonfire or something? Like, just basically being anywhere but here right now, because you guys are kind of throwing your lives away. Working for a woman who probably doesn't even give you any healthcare benefits.
Or life insurance.
You guys don't even have dental, I can tell. Like, do you think they have dental, Kay? I mean, just look at them. They clearly don't.
No, they definitely don't have dental.
This is a sad state of affairs. Look, I think that we'll basically be back here with the Union.
Then, you know, they're non-union.
They're non-union. Shame, that's always a mistake. Huh. I'm guessing that this was her throne, which means that the bonfire should have been right in the center of this place. Well, crap. My advice literally just would have brought them immediately right back to me. It'd be cool if this carpet was...
Your advice would lead them to their death, regardless.
Well, sorry. Huh. This looks suspicious. Are those supposed to look like save points? I think they are.
They're not save points.
Of course they're not, because why would they be?
They're teleporters.
Oh. I thought they were traps. Ah, so it's a puzzle. Alright, where does the blue take me?
Much. A very annoying one, too, at that.
Seems now we're playing with portals.
Well, it's annoying if you want to get all the treasures and stuff. Otherwise, it's basically fairly simple.
Okay, I need a green portal to get that chest over there, or a purple portal. Where am I seeing green from? Oh, part of that barrier. So, need the purple portal to get over there, but where can I go from here? Green portal. Nope. Orange portal. Now I'm playing with portals. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Hey guys, I'm in another womb.
This is the dungeon area.
The dungeons. Good. I'll be sure to find the rest of Slytherin House somewhere down here.
No, you'll find all the other houses because Slytherin trapped them down there.
No, I'm talking about, like, the final movie, basically, like, when Pansy Parkinson, like, basically, like, accepted Voldemort's offer, and she's like, somebody grab him! And then McGonagall is like, Mr. Filch, would you escort Pansy Parkinson and the rest of Slytherin House from the hall? And where should I be leading them to, ma'am? The dungeons would do. Because that's a lot smarter than what happened
Yeah.
It's a lot smarter than what happened in the book, because in the book they literally, like, just let all of Slytherin House go, and most of them ended up joining Dumbledore's army. So it's like, you basically sent him reinforcements that he didn't need. He didn't... Lock him up! Man, it sucks that I fell off that ledge, because could have gotten that chest up there.
Yeah, I don't think you were supposed to.
Oh well.
I'm not sure.
I gotta admit, as far as castles go, this is actually quite interesting to explore.
Well, that's always a good thing.
I just have this horrible suspicion that it's gonna take us quite a long time, but anyway, that's what we're here for. We're in this for the long haul, aren't we?
Yep.
And if I can... Nope, can't access that orange portal. Would have taken me right back to where I was, which would have been good. Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Swine! You're uncultured. You're dirty. You're libidinous.
You're not even good enough for bacon. I thought it was.
It is funny. Okay, don't attack the portal, Ventus. Get into the portal. Ventus, before the Separatists attack, get into the escape pod. And am I already there already? Didn't think that I'd be there already. Okay, so it's the red portal. But there's the purple portal! No! I slapped my forehead.
I heard it.
Green fire. Her heart. You got a key. Use it.
Hey look, the only time when he holds it the right way.
Yep. Huh. I could have sworn that this kid was gonna fail spectacularly. I'm blinded by the white light. Philip?
Don't you remember?
Oh, great. He's got her heart now. Ugh.
No, he could just see her memories, like, while her heart's, like, fading away. Some convoluted crap.
Okay, it's just like rechain of memories in 358 days really kind of screwed up my perspective on the whole memories thing, because basically, like, in this game franchise, if somebody else is seeing somebody else's memories, that probably means that they have a piece of them or something.
Why, of course, you said so yourself. Once upon a dream.
I know you. She's surprisingly okay with this.
Just from a simple statement.
Well, she was dancing around with his clothes earlier.
My name? Why, it's... Oh no, I can't. Goodbye.
I must see you.
I don't know. Maybe someday.
When? Tomorrow?
Oh no. This evening. At the cottage. In the glen.
Does the latter half of this film really take place over the course of one day? Huh. "16-year time gap notwithstanding."
What was that?
Aurora's memory.
Did you guys see it too?
You've gotten her heart back.
So her dream came true.
Yes, not long ago. Dreams are very strong beliefs. Aurora's led her to her true love.
I see you hold strong beliefs too, don't you, dear?
Yep.
You also have a strong light.
All right, hurry. We can't stay here.
But purple portal. I didn't even have a chance, did I?
I think that was when you shouldn't have fallen off the platform in the dungeon room.
Am I all the way back at the beginning?
Yeah, honestly, you may want to wait to do it another time, like on a separate stream when we go back to get all the chests.
Alright, I'll leave. I'm surprised I didn't have to fight Miss Cliché herself. For a raid, this was surprisingly easy. Yep. Totally not tempting fate at all here. Nothing's gonna happen.
You were saying?
I love reverse psychology.
Was it you?
Hey, you're not supposed to say her name, remember? In fact, you're not even supposed to remember her name. Forget it, right now. Brain bleach yourself.
Only 'cause you stole it in the first
With every raid, there always has to be a raid boss. Why are you running? Are you afraid of a child?
A keyblade. You must be Ventus.
Huh? How do you know about me and the Keyblade?
She's been talking to a monkey. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Like, if the Pride Lands were in this game and, like, Magic had to disguise the characters, if Xehanort showed up in the Pride Lands, he'd be a monkey just like Rafiki.
Oh, dude, that'd be funny.
It'd be hilarious. Darth. Then he'd really be Darth Rafiki.
Why, yes. In fact, it was he who stole Princess Aurora's...
Brainwashed. Yeah, it actually is.
I was asked to leave you unharmed, but it seems I have no choice.
Or you could surrender. Are they actually going to help?
No.
Of course not. They're not even basically going to Navi me, are they? Because at least with Navi I can lock on, but I basically already have lock on. Team up with the fairies and defeat Maleficent? What are they gonna do?
I never noticed them do anything when I play.
Doom? Am I doomed? I think you need to cool off, lady. Hey, I just used thunder on you. That's cheating. How about you chill out? Oh, getting in there basically protects you. Oh, and you have to play a mini game too.
Oh, okay, so that's what they do by help.
Thunder! I was
like, they're not really helping you do damage to her, though.
Yep.
Which would be more helpful, in my opinion.
Ow! She backhanded me! The bitch! That was not enough time for me to do anything. Oh great, now she's...
You have to be really quick with the QTE. But it's annoying, to say the least. It doesn't look like it does a whole lot of damage either to Doom, so I'm not sure what the whole point of it is.
Oh, I remember that. She took on that form in the movie when Philip got past her thorn bush. Hey! How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Ow, ow, ow.
But yeah, see, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
I think it just puts you to sleep.
Useless ability, really. The thunder does more damage. Yeah, how come they're not making themselves useful and protecting you from that?
Cowards. Your minions aren't working.
I think they're basically there for, like, health if you need it.
Ah.
So, you know, cannon fodder.
Ah. Yes, keep talking about how evil you are. I'm so very impressed. Bet you'd basically feel right at home in the league of self-professed villains from the Despicable Me universe. You've even got incompetent minions to go along with it.
Yeah, but at least Gru's minions are adorable.
Yeah. And you can basically break them in half and get yourself a giant glow stick. That's amusing. Very clever, your incorporealness. Get down here and fight me! Nice! I learned Thunderbolt!
I like how many times she hits you with it.
The shock of my tail! A Thunderbolt! Where you going, Dragon Mom?
There's no way Terra would hurt somebody.
You're right, he was completely brainwashed.
You don't believe me? That's unfortunate, for he agreed so easily.
Hey, it's
Ben, don't be fooled.
Aqua.
Aqua.
Terra would never do that. You know that as well as I do.
Yeah.
Ah, the truth can be most cruel, even amongst the closest of friends. After all, one never knows the secrets of another's heart. I'm sure you'll agree, Ventus. Aqua.
Don't be alarmed, kids. She just read your names off the back of the box.
The master sent me. Then, let's go home.
Terra, like, not just that. Evil dragon lady, kind of threatening your lives up there.
Like right now, he's leaving you behind. By the time you catch up, he'll be a different...
Go make
Also,
some
how come
dubstep or
Ventus
something.
doesn't mention that to anyone?
Sorry, Aqua.
Bad writing?
I can't.
I guess so.
What? It's just I have to find him before it's too late.
Ben!
Terra, where are you?
I'm guessing that none of these three can properly read a room. Ah, the fairy stars. Keyblade that provides a balance boost in strength and magic. Awesome. Well, I guess that this is basically our...
It really does nothing else.
I guess that this is our stopping point for now. Ooh, cutscene. Surfing through space.
Him again.
Shouldn't you be making dubstep or something? The Badlands are open. Man, my curiosity is piqued, but unfortunately that's going to have to wait until next time. We managed to do a lot today. We managed to basically cover 3 worlds, and we're not all that far over than I thought we'd be. I guess that's basically because Maleficent, like, really is an easy fight, then. Not nearly as important as she thinks she is, but before we end off, I'm just going to basically, like, edit a few things. Basically going to check, because now that I've basically got another cure, might as well add that back to the repertoire. Thunder's all leveled up, so that's good. Cure. And basically I will be keeping a lookout for another Moogle. And items? Ah, but I friggin' forgot. Command decks, shot lock command. But I thought I unlocked Thunderbolt. Oh well. I guess it just wasn't what I thought it was. Anyways, that's basically...
Could make Blizzard Edge.
Blizzard Edge? I don't think I want to. I'm just gonna stick to basically keeping this as simple as possible. So, right now, I'm gonna save the game, and we're gonna call it a stream for now. So, wow, I gotta admit that this is very interesting. I certainly didn't expect the game to go the direction that it currently has. I mean, these levels were weird. Didn't basically take the 7 dwarves for being the, mean sort, and basically, like, that Cinderella level was quite odd. This level here in the Enchanted Dominion seemed to be like the only one that actually seemed like an actual level of this game that you might expect, and it finally took you to a locale that I've been wanting to see for a while because, like, I don't know, Hollow Bastion is just too bright for Maleficent, you know? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment on the comment section below. Share, like, and share with your friends. You want to keep up to date with more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep coming your way in the future, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And thank you for joining us as always, Kay. It's great to have you aboard. Hope to see you here with us next time.
I hope I can be here.
Awesome. In the meantime, we will catch you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Later! My friggin' HDMI 1 button is not working. I need to get a new remote. Problem is, they don't make replacements for this anymore, and I have no idea how universal remotes work, apparently. There we go. Had to press down on the button with a butter knife.